Of course.
I'm so happy for you, man. I feel like I know you. I know what you're doing. Hi, I'm Gina. I'm here with actor Michael Ward, who plays Jamie on Top Boy, and these are his Netflix 9. Not only have you joined the cast of a critically acclaimed show, it's been executive produced by Drake.
Drizzy.
What was it like meeting and working with him?
Yeah, the weirdest thing about me and him was I actually watched him at Wireless the day before, so I see like two big security guards come looking left and right, Drake come through, and I'm just standing there like not trying to make it bait. Like, oh my God, that was one of the baddest things actually. Then Drake's just come over and giving me a hug and saying, "You alright?" And I was like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? It was
How
mad.
did you keep it? I would be like,
you see
I'm
me?
fine. No idea who you are, by the way.
Remember, I'm an actor. We can pretend to be cool.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So
You're
I was
right.
acting cool. As soon as he went inside, yeah, it was mad.
Let him know, man. Let him know what we about to. Hey, yo.
Do you guys have each other like on Instagram and stuff like that?
Not yet.
Oh, really?
Not yet, but soon. I'm guessing.
I was gonna be like, can you just message him? And be like, I met this girl called Gina.
You know,
She's
you say what the plug you
she's
that
really,
way?
yeah. 6 years ago,
Yeah.
you tweeted that you couldn't wait for Top Boy to come around.
Oh, you saw that?
I saw that tweet because I do my research because I'm a very good interviewer.
Yeah, man.
yeah. You tweeted that. Now you're starring in it.
It's crazy.
What's it like coming into something that's so important to people? Like Top Boy is such a big thing to come into.
It's a big blessing, first and foremost, and being able to act alongside people I've seen on screen 8 years ago. The first one was made, innit?
And what was your reaction when you got the role?
I was actually in Glasgow in the room by myself. I knew I was gonna get a call in it, so it was like, I can't get this call around people, so I was constantly just trying to run back to the room or whatever. And then as soon as I got back to the room, I just said, "Yo, call me now." And then ready, got the call, and it was just a big lead up. And then Ray, the first director, he called me and said like, "How would it like to be take Top Boy 3?" And I was like,
Oh,
"What?"
you came with the accent. I was like, different accent.
Yeah. I'm like, "What? Nah, you're chatting shit. You're chatting rubbish. You're chatting rubbish.
Yeah.
So then, man, it actually happened. And then straight after, I called my agent because he knew that I was gonna get a phone call, and I told him, like, I didn't even get it, man. Then my agent was like, "Nah, don't worry, it's cool. Sometimes these things ain't meant to be."
Oh,
and
that's
this, that. And I was like, "What do you mean? Of course he can." And he got gassed. No, that was a
so
bless.
nice.
Oh man, I'll never forget that day. Literally, I'll never forget it.
That is so nice.
Yeah, man. Of course.
I'm so happy for you, man. I feel like I know you. I know what you're doing. I saw a video where you took your mum to see the Top Boy billboard.
Oh yeah. So you're proper pre-me like that.
As I said, I'm good at my job. innit? I didn't know what I wanted to cover the information.
that's good,
So
that's
what has been your mum's reaction to you being in this show, and all your family and friends? What's the reaction been around you getting this opportunity?
For me, it's like once in a lifetime, and I'm being able to be a part of it. It's just crazy, man. And obviously that billboard, it was just me and Ash up there, innit? So like, a lot of people, if they don't even know you, they know that you're like a good or a main character in the thing. So like, my mum is just good for her. She got bragging, she got bragging rights now and stuff like that. But it's just like, again, we're just all blessed and happy that at least one of us has been able to get this opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
So I noticed you've been calling Ashley Waters by Ash.
Yeah.
Because you guys are really good friends.
Yeah, we're like that now.
Your
Just
best
in case
friend?
you haven't noticed, we've been eating dinner.
Really?
For days. Yo, it's mad.
Really? Because I said hi to Ashley Waters in the lift and he doesn't know me. So I'm like, so I was like, oh.
You gotta get to know.
I know, you're so right. You can't just be saying hi to people like this.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You're right. I don't have any children, so that's why I was like, hey. But so tell me about your experience working with, the original cast members. As you said, you've got Ashley, you've got Kane, you've got people like that.
Let me say it again.
Surreal.
Ashley's just someone that I've looked up to because he's broken down a barrier by going down over into the States, because I've seen him in Get Rich or Die Trying, and that's one of my favorite movies. So seeing him in that, I was thinking, rah, he's made this possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's actually paved the way for people like me to come through. So I'm always grateful for that.
As somebody who's younger in the industry, what's the best piece of advice that you've been given so far in your career?
Stay humble.
You're definitely doing that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I hear it all the time as well, and I know it's something I realize anyway. People can lose their way and stuff like that because of all the stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that will say yes. So yeah, man, you just always got to stay humble and appreciate everything that you have in life.
What other shows do you watch on Netflix, or have you watched
man,
on Netflix?
you know what? Yeah, I've recently watched When They See Us, and that has inspired me so much.
Really?
Like the level of acting, director Ava, like she done an amazing job. Even like lighting, sound, you really appreciate everything. Like when it comes to When They See Us, it was an amazing show, and for me, it's opened my eyes and inspired me to just want to tell stories now. Because before, when people used to ask me, now that you've got Top Boy, what kind of stuff do you want to do? And obviously I never started with acting, so I'm kind of just going with the flow and just doing roles that I feel like is good, like, you know what I'm saying? But now I actually know I want to tell like really important stories that need to be told.
Who's someone that you admire?
I'd say my uncle. I admire him a lot. Because I wasn't actually born here, innit? I was born in Jamaica, so I came here when I was 4. Obviously my dad died when I was like 2. So then like my uncle just got us all over here, which he never needed to do. And also like he's opened up his own restaurant and stuff like that. So yeah, man, it's just he's mad inspiring for me, and I just admire him so much, especially just because I'm here, because I know I never needed to be here. And I see my family in Jamaica and I'm just thinking, raw, that could have been me.
I'm glad you mentioned Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because you were born in Jamaica. I was not born in Jamaica, but I'm British born Jamaican, okay?
You were Jamaican.
I'm not Jamaican. Why do you guys always say that? The ones I'm born in Jamaica, you always try to say that we're Jamaicans. But
when you're actually from there, that's the bragging
yeah,
rights
all
you
right,
have.
but
You know what
have
I'm
you
saying?
been
You're
here since you were 4, innit? So, do you know what I mean? Like, don't even try it. You're Jamaican.
Yeah.
I'm half Jamaican then, let's say that, since you're trying to deny my whole existence. Trying to have an identity crisis. What's the best thing about being Jamaican?
From such a small island,
Yeah.
the fact that people speak about us is like we're always constantly in conversations. So I feel like that's the best thing. We're like proud of that. Yeah,
It is wild how they've got so much cultural capital. It's such a small island.
It's
You've got
like one of the
everyone,
smallest.
but like so many people.
It's not like when people, and a lot of time, when people refer to the Caribbean, they're actually talking about Jamaica.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
which is offensive to literally every other
Yeah,
island.
but it's the truth. Like, well, from where I'm from, I know that a lot of the times when you talk about Africans versus Jamaican, Caribbeans, a lot of the time it's like Africans versus Jamaicans. So that's what I've seen. I'm only going off by what I've seen.
No.
Just to clear that
I think
up.
there is truth. So next time I see you, if I'm ever lucky enough to see you again, right?
You will. Don't say it like that. You will see me again.
Because we're friends. Top Boy will be out in the world. What are you most excited about for the show's release?
I'm just excited for people to see a UK story on a worldwide stage. Like,
Absolutely.
it's gonna be mad. Like, people from Brazil are gonna know about this now. People from Bangladesh, apparently, this is what I heard. Bangladesh? Yo, that's mad, you know.
Worldwide, baby.
Yeah,
we're going international.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, man, I'm just excited for people to know about our culture, how we speak as well.
This was great. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
It's alright.
Michael Ward, you're gonna be famous. You're gonna be famous, and I can't wait to see it and say that I spoke to you. Make sure you accept, like, when I follow your Instagram, make sure you're accepting it, because
maybe, I don't know about that.
All right.